You know, I just realized I put a message in the scheduled moth check that I would make a final decision at 10 o'clock. Would post an update, and I didn't. I meant to say if there's no update, then the stream is a definite go, but I didn't say that. So I hope nobody came and didn't see an update and gave up. Anyway, we're going to go ahead. It's fairly windy. Actually, I was out here half an hour ago and there were a fair number of moths, but it's got windier since then, and I see fewer moths on the sheet right now. So it could be a quick stream, but we'll give it a go anyway. Hi, Alyssa, Ginger. Oh, there's Ginger. Hi. Thanks for being here. Mr. Dan, the Time Sync, good evening to you. I see you did quite a bit of streaming today from your hummingbird feeders. Good job. Excuse me. Chloe and JB, good evening to you. Great to see you as always. I was going to try to show you the moon, but it's hidden behind the apple tree. Christiane, good evening to you. Good morning to you. Thank you for joining us. And if there's anyone I missed, I'm sorry. I'll turn the light on. We'll get right to work here before everything blows away. Or maybe I'm too late. I don't see much here. A moment ago there was a maple spanworm on the sheet, but I see that's gone now. I'm a leafhopper. This one with some red, like one that we saw a couple of nights ago. There's a carpet moth here with wings folded. It looks like it's probably a white banded tooth carpet. You can see the wind is blowing his wings around. Here's a buff-tip epinodia. And a midge. There's a little moth just came in. Oh, that's a, a filbert worm moth. He's got a couple of golden bands across his wings. Filbert worm moth, feeds on hazelnut. It's a white-banded tooth carpet. Hi Ryan, thanks for joining us. It's kind of breezy tonight and not a lot of moths. That's Apodamus alveolana. It's very worn, bleached. I hear a broadwing bush katydid calling occasionally. Ooh, here's a pink underwing. Just arrived. Oh, oh, it's over here now. Yay, pink underwing! What an amazing moth. Getting ready to fly away. Nice. Isn't it beautiful, Christiane? It's still here. It's on my jacket. It's on this sheet again. Hi, Brianna. Here's a pink underwing for you. Happy National Hummingbird Day. Nice. Zestia flew away. Let's see if there's anything else over here. This is actually sharp-angled carpet. And now that I see this one, I think the last one I showed you was sharp-angled as well, even though I called it white-banded toothed. Zestia dolosa. There's a warbler calling. They shouldn't be flying in this wind, especially southwest wind. It's not a good wind for them to fly on in this part of the world at this time of the year because they're going south, and southwesterly wind tends to blow them out over the water. Here's a large yellow underwing. Showing off his underwings that are actually more orange than yellow. These are not true underwings. The real underwings, like the pink underwing that we saw, and the bay underwing, and a few other, well, we haven't seen that many, but there are quite a few in New Brunswick. The true underwings are all in the genus Catocala. And the large yellow underwing is just an underwing by name. In fact, it's not in the underwing genus or the underwing family at all. There's another Gyponoma, maybe the same one with the same reddish streaks on the thorax. Here's a yellow-colored scape moth. Hi, Morales. I guess you're there. I didn't know you had arrived. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining us. Yellow-colored scape moth got shoved off by this. Not sure. Maybe bristly cutworm, but it's quite worn. Now there's SDO down there. Reticulated fruitworm moth. Oh, here's a broadwing bush katydid. Just popped in. Well, some kind of a katydid. I think it's broadwing, but Morales might have a better idea. Whoop! It flew. Check my jacket. I think it exited to the right. Just didn't see where it went. It was a male. You could see the whatever clasper or whatever they have underneath. I think that's broadwing bush katydid. Yes? Great. Finally we had one on the stream. Unfortunately didn't stay very long. I'm hoping he's on the shingle somewhere, but I don't see him. This here is the Spirea leaf tear. Leaf tear, Leaftier. And Zestia. There was a caterpillar on the sheet here a moment ago. I got distracted by this guy. Not sure. That could be, I think it's bristly cutworm, but I'm not sure. Here's a plant bug. No, it's not a plant bug. It's a beetle of some kind. Flew away. Sorry. Another beetle. Maybe one of the sap feeding beetles, but I'm not sure. Up here, Zestia. Take a look over here. Zestia. Oh, here's the pink underwing hiding back here. His wings folded. He had a good view of the underwings earlier, so I won't disturb him any more than I already have. This is the Spirea leaf tear again, probably the same individual. See, the wind is blowing the sheet around a bit. The crane fly. Oh, it's gone already. It's a little micro moth. Could be Biden's borer that we saw a few nights ago. I think so, but I'm not sure. Biden is like Joe Biden. Biden's borer. The wind is making your laptop vibrate. Is the wind making a lot of noise on the microphone? Of course, I don't have headphones on, so I have no idea what you're hearing. At times, I never thought of that. Yeah, sorry about that. Just give me a second, and I'll just put a Kleenex around the microphone. Only slightly and only occasionally. The door isn't flinching, well, that's good sign. So right now I've got a Kleenex wrapped around I think the 2 or 3 microphone openings. So let me know if I'm muted too much or if it helps with the sound. Sound is good? Okay. Now Dan, that would be a great stream. I'm serious. I'm sure a lot of people, we could call it behind the scenes of the moth check. The yellow colored skate moth again. Well, I'm not seeing anything new coming in at all. I'll do one more round over to the other side, but not looking real promising for new ones. There's a flame-shouldered dart, which we hadn't seen this evening yet. This is, I think, one of the early instars of tussock moth, like I think, like white marked tussock moth could be their caterpillar. The tussock moths all have caterpillars that have these tufts of hair, long hair, that stick out like this. Different patterns, some of them are white, some are black. But this is a pretty early stage. I think a lot of moths and butterflies have 5 stages that the caterpillars go through. And stages are called instars for butterflies and moths. Nice. Somebody new arrived, a little tiny micro moth. I think it's a worn buff-tip Camellia. One last check over on the right side of the moth sheet. Oh, here's a nice caddisfly. I think this is the one Alyssa calls Bessie. I don't know if it flew away or not. It's so well camouflaged. I think it did. $86 to Kleenex. I don't remember what 86 means. I think it's good. What was the red one up there? That sound muffled? Maybe 86 means get rid of. Kill. Gotcha. The red one up there. Gosh, I didn't see it. I don't know if you're seeing those little tiny, well, these are, I don't know if they're staples or if they were nails that were put in these shingles. At one point it had rusted, but they're not insects. Yeah, I know, I've been fooled by them many times, thinking they were bugs of some kind. All right, nothing here. Nothing on the sheet here. Oh, there's a divided Olithrutes. Divided Olithrutes. tussock moth caterpillar has made its way over to the light here. Motoring right along. Gypnoma leafhopper. This one's all green. Head that sometimes reminds me of a salamander. Their head and their eye. I'm a little disappointed with the low variety of leafhoppers that we've seen. I was expecting a lot more, and all other years since I started looking at leafhoppers, there's been a much bigger diversity of species coming to the light. There's a plant bug. This looks like the mottled one that we saw a few nights ago. Gone. This looks like micro moth that we looked at a few nights ago too, that I wasn't familiar with. Trying to show you a Baltimore snout, but here it's back. And there's a couple of caddisflies down here. One there. Both different species and both different from the caddisflies we've seen earlier this evening. Oops. That's X-rated. Nothing new there. Anybody up high here on shingles? There's a crane fly. You're getting a lot of crane flies in your house, Alyssa? Daddy long legs. Oh, there's a couple of small green leaf hoppers. Not in the genus Gypnoma. Yeah, these ones are really tiny, like 5 or 6 millimeters probably, or less. Yeah, more like 3 or 4, I think. They're tiny, tiny, tiny. For comparison, here's a Gypinoma leafhopper up here. One with a bit of red on its head, on its thorax. These guys are sizable. They're at the large, towards the large end of leafhoppers. Yep, crawl in the crack. We check on the sheet here, see if there are any other leafhoppers hiding. Usually if there are leafhoppers on the sheet, they're right here by the fluorescent ultraviolet light for some reason. They like to hang out right here. Ooh, a little fly. Interesting wing pattern. About 4 millimeters long. And who's this? Flatbug. Is there a caterpillar still wandering around? Well, this is a tussock moth caterpillar, so it probably feeds on leaves of deciduous trees. I think most of the tussock moths do, although some of them feed on grasses. And a final check before we say goodnight. Baltimore. Sharp angled carpet. Caddisfly of some kind. Caddisfly. temperature, by the way, when we started was around 68 degrees Fahrenheit. I think it's a bit cooler now, probably down around 64 or something like that. All right, I'm not seeing anything else. Broadwing bush katydid calling away. Over here somewhere. It's been the rest of the night trying to find it. Our tall white aster, we have lots of in the yard, and some species of goldenrod. The katydid sounded like it was here in the raspberries. An idea for another stream next year. Searching for katydids in the vegetation at night. I'm sure there'll be a lot of people who want to sign up for that. Yeah, actually we would find some moths feeding on these flowers, especially in the warmer months, July and August. All right, well, I'm not going to stay here and search all night. Oh, it sounds so close. Thank you. Thank you everyone for hanging out. I might be able to show you the moon now, just coming up above the apple tree. Isn't that an amazing image? Take care. Thank you, Alyssa and Ginger, for your great efforts at typing my muttering. Christiane, thank you so much. I hope you are able to get a good night's sleep. Morales, thank you for joining us. Appreciate your presence. Mr. Dan, thank you so much. All the best to you and the girls. Thanks, Ryan. Thanks for being here. Brianna, thank you so much. Chloe and JB, thank you. Always great to have you. Anyone else, I'm sorry if I overlooked you. Please hit the like button if you haven't already. We'll see you all tomorrow. It's supposed to be sunny and warm here tomorrow, up to 26 or 27 degrees Celsius, so whatever that is. I can't, I'm too tired to translate into Fahrenheit. Double it and add 30. 26 times 2 is 50. 2 and 30 is 82. So we're getting up into the low 80s tomorrow. Hopefully the wind will drop and we'll have a better moth night tomorrow night. Take care. See you soon. Bye-bye.